The eve of departure hung heavy with a blend of anticipation and bittersweet farewells. In the cozy confines of the weather-beaten cottage, the air was charged with emotions that danced on the cusp of joy and sorrow. Thomas, clad in determination and dreams, stood at the threshold of a new chapter, his bags packed with the weight of aspirations. His family, gathered in the dimly lit living room, wore expressions that mirrored the complexity of the moment. Eleanor's eyes, filled with the pride only a mother could feel, glistened with unshed tears. Samuel, the stalwart patriarch, exuded a silent strength, his hand resting firmly on Thomas' shoulder, a gesture that conveyed both support and a father's blessing. Emily, the wide-eyed sister who had known Thomas as a protector and playmate, clung to him with a mixture of reluctance and excitement. Even Edward, the reluctant older brother, found in this farewell a whisper of hope, a hope that, perhaps, his own journey was not yet defined. Amidst the embrace of family, Thomas turned to his friends. Mark's grin held both admiration and a hint of mischief, a silent pact that their bond would endure the distance. Sarah, the quiet force, expressed her belief in his capabilities through a simple yet profound gaze, a gaze that promised continued support even in his absence. And then, there was Lily. In the moonlit garden where they had shared stolen glances and dreams, they stood face to face. Her eyes, pools of emotion, mirrored his own. The farewell between them was not just a parting of ways, it was a promise of reunions and shared victories. Their hands clasped, fingers interwoven in a silent vow that time and space would not unravel the threads of their connection. As Thomas stepped into the embrace of the departing night, a flickering candle in his hand cast shadows on the path ahead. The glow of that candle, symbolic of his unwavering spirit, illuminated the faces of those he left behind, the faces etched with pride, hope, and a touch of melancholy. The road stretched before him, winding through the tapestry of possibilities. Every step resonated with echoes of the farewells, a poignant melody that fueled his resolve. The certainty of right actions echoed in his heart, a beacon guiding him through the unknown. In the distance, the town faded, but the flickering candlelight, held aloft by Thomas, remained a testament to the resilience that had brought him to this moment. As he embarked on the journey toward knowledge and prosperity, the farewells lingered like whispers in the wind, promising that this departure was not an end, but a beginning, a candle in the dark, illuminating the path to a bright and promising future. Thomas arrived at the college with a heart brimming with anticipation and nerves that rippled beneath the surface of his determined facade. The grandeur of the campus, with its imposing architecture and bustling energy, greeted him like an unexplored universe awaiting his discovery. As he navigated through the sea of unfamiliar faces, the weight of his humble origins pressed against his chest, yet the flickering flame of resilience within him burned brighter. His first impression of college life was a kaleidoscope of sensations, the excited chatter of students, the scent of knowledge wafting from towering libraries, and the echo of footsteps resonating in the corridors of academia. The vibrant energy pulsed through the air, promising an intellectual adventure unlike any he had experienced before. In his initial encounters with fellow students, Thomas felt a pang of imposter syndrome, a nagging doubt that whispered in the corners of his consciousness. However, every lingering glance and encouraging smile from professors and peers became a reminder that he had earned his place through merit and hard work. The classrooms, once daunting, soon became chambers of possibility. The professors, with their wealth of knowledge, ignited a hunger for learning within Thomas. The lectures were not just lessons, they were keys unlocking doors to new realms of understanding. But the road to enlightenment was not without its challenges. The studying regimen demanded a level of rigor Thomas had not encountered before. Late nights in the library became a ritual, the flickering of the overhead lights mirroring the flickering flame of determination within him. As assignments piled up and exams loomed on the horizon, doubts crept in like shadows. The weight of familial expectations and the dreams of a brighter future pressed on his shoulders. However, with each challenge, Thomas summoned the strength inherited from his parents, the resilience that had been the cornerstone of his journey. In the camaraderie of late-night study sessions, with new friends and the exchange of ideas in the hallowed halls, Thomas found a support system that mirrored the bonds he had forged back home. The embers of enlightenment glowed brighter, fueled by the collective pursuit of knowledge that connected minds from diverse backgrounds. As Thomas embraced the academic challenges, he realized that the pursuit of education was not just about accumulating facts, it was a transformative journey that sculpted the mind and spirit. The flickering candle of determination, ignited in the humble cottage, now stood tall in the halls of academia, casting a warm glow on the path ahead. In the unfolding chapters of Thomas' college life, every lecture, every late-night study session, and every challenging assignment became stepping stones on the not-so-easy road to knowledge. The embers of enlightenment glowed, promising that despite the challenges, the journey would be one of profound growth and realization. College life unfurled its multifaceted tapestry before Thomas, demanding not only academic prowess but resilience on a different plane. Determined to break the shackles of financial constraints, Thomas delved into the world of hard work beyond the classroom. Armed with an unwavering work ethic, Thomas took on part-time jobs, juggling between the demands of lectures and the responsibilities that awaited him in the world outside academia. The quaint coffee shop on the corner of the street became a second home, its aroma of roasted beans intermingling with the scent of textbooks. As he donned the apron and brewed coffee for the bustling patrons, Thomas learned valuable lessons that transcended the academic realm. The art of time management became his ally, and the challenges he faced at work became stepping stones to personal and professional growth. The late hours spent waiting tables and serving espresso shots were not just a means to an end, they were a testament to Thomas' commitment to shaping his destiny. Every hard-earned dollar symbolized not just financial independence but a tangible contribution to the dreams of his family. Back in the weather-beaten cottage, the arrival of Thomas' remittances became a source of joy and pride. Eleanor's eyes, once filled with the weight of financial worry, sparkled with newfound hope. Samuel, his shoulders a little less burdened, acknowledged the sacrifices made by his son. The extra income brought not just relief but also a sense of empowerment to a family that had known the sting of financial constraints for far too long. The unspoken understanding within the family spoke volumes. Thomas, even miles away, was an anchor, his hard work serving as a lifeline to the dreams they had harbored together. The flickering candle that had guided him through his departure now cast a warm glow on the faces of his family. As the semesters unfolded, Thomas became not just a student but a beacon of inspiration for his peers. The balance he struck between academics and hard work echoed in the stories shared in the quiet corners of the campus. His journey, once solitary, became a source of motivation for those who dared to dream beyond their circumstances. In the quiet moments of reflection, Thomas marveled at the transformation, his college life evolving into a tale of relentless pursuit, resilience, and the fulfillment of familial responsibilities. The sacrifices made in the present were the seeds of prosperity sown for the future. The chapters of Thomas' college life were turning pages of a story not just about personal triumph but about a collective journey towards a brighter tomorrow. The candle that had illuminated his path now cast its glow on the lives he touched, proving that the pursuit of education was not just an individual endeavor but a communal act of empowerment.
Thank you for embarking on this incredible journey with us. If you found inspiration, joy, or simply a moment of escape within the tales we've woven, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your subscription keeps the magic alive. Give us a thumbs up if you believe in the power of storytelling to ignite imagination and spark emotion. Let's spread the love for narratives that captivate the soul. The journey doesn't end here. More stories and more adventures await.